The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) says it has deployed over 50 voter registration machines and 150 staff for an open-air permanent voter card registration in Abuja. The INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner for FCT, Yahaya Bello, disclosed this in a news conference at Old Parade Grounds Abuja, venue of the registration. He, however, said that the registration at the INEC offices in the 6 Abuja area councils still continued to June 30, when the program would end.
When EU came up with this very laudable and very nice idea, INEC mobilized and came to partner with them very seriously. INEC has come up to support this initiative by deploying more than 50 IBAN machines here in this venue already. INEC has also deployed more than 150 staff to ensure that the program goes smoothly.
EU Program Manager, Political Governance and Democracy Section said the essence of EU partnership with INEC was to get the youth involved in elections of leaders in the country.
Over the last couple of years, we have tried to answer a very, very important question, and that's how do we get young people to be more involved in the political process? How do we get them to be engaged? How, not just by getting their voters card, but to have a sustained engagement from young people in Nigeria. And the answer to us was very obvious. If you look at the data from INEC, you see that we have high levels of young people in terms of our population, but that does not necessarily translate to the engagement in the political process. And we have said, how do we address this very huge challenge? And ladies and gentlemen, that question was what we tried to answer when we came up with a campaign called the Youth Vote Count campaign back in 2018. The main objective, maybe to also highlight that this is non-partisan, we are not affiliated with any political party, neither do we support any candidate. The entire objective, or the objective of the campaign, is just to connect young people with centers of power, to get them to be a little bit more proactive in the governance process and to begin to shift culture and perception of young people.
In his remarks, INEC Director of Voter Education and Publicity commended Abuja residents for coming out in mass to register through the open-air registration program.
As INEC, we are seeing this as a positive development. Many people are interested in voting.
Speaking at the event, INEC's Chief Press Secretary urged youth to get registered and use their large numbers to realize the Nigeria of their dream.
As at 2019, we had 84 million registered voters. 51% of that are youths. Now we started again, and from the figures we have, the youths between 18 and 39 years have the highest percentage. So they have that opportunity to change things the way they want. So don't just be on social media, postulating on Twitter or sending messages on Facebook. You need to get your PVC and vote for the candidate of your choice.
For his part, the executive director of Yaga Africa said that the partners were committed to providing more youth with the platforms to register and vote in future elections.
For us, the partners on Youth Vote Count, we're very concerned with the level of youth turnout for electoral activities. And from data from INEC, the youth turnout for the 2019 elections was less than 30%. In the presidential election, it was 28%. In the governorship election, it was 29%. Now, the youth population on the voters register was about 51.1% in 2019. But as you can see, from the images, from the videos across the country, there is interest on the part of young people to register and to vote in the next election. And for the partners, our contribution to this is providing them that platform and that opportunity to get on the register. And in Lagos, like Laudo mentioned, we had lots of young people who showed up. In fact, in Lagos alone, for the few days that registration held, over 11,000 people were added on the voters register for Lagos.